We come to you from downtown Los Angeles. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull, Jay Williams. And Jay, once you beat the traffic, this is one of the great stops in the NBA.
When you step your foot on that purple and gold floor, you know you have to bring your A game. Plus, your trash-talking A game to all the celebrities sitting courtside, Ed.
It's the definition of showtime. Let's do this. The opening tip corralled by the Lakers, and we're underway in downtown Los Angeles. Slams it down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Chris. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Dylan Brooks. To Gerald Green. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not going down here. Gets it in the left corner. James buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
To Russell. A pass taken away by the Rockets. To Chris. Shot from the lane won't go.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
LeBron into the front court. Up by 3. To Davis. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Can't connect. Fred VanVleet to Gerald Green. LeBron James. Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Fred VanVleet to Gerald Green. Wide open look won't go.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
To Russell. James to Davis, down low. Frank Kaminsky sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Russell to James. Has a look. LeBron James, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Fred VanVleet to Gerald Green. Short jumper off the mark.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
To James. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Has a chance. And the rebound comes down to the Rockets. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
LBJ has it. Here comes the screen. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
LeBron James, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 73%. And he connects on the first free throw. Two for two on that trip. To Dylan Brooks. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark. LeBron with it up top. His team up by 7. To Davis. Oh, he had him there for a second. With a drop step. From the painted area, won't go down. Rockets in control of the basketball with a drop step. Can't connect from in close.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
That's off the side of the rim, no good. To Van Vliet. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
It's Cook with the basketball. Leads 5. To James. Oh, had him going there for a second. Can't miss those. Dylan Brooks. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Screen coming. Fred Van Vliet to Dylan Brooks. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. LeBron James with the rock. Takes stock of the floor to Nick Young. Beyond the arc for 3. Yes.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
Knight into the front court. Now down 6. Goes to the left side. 4-3. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those that dropped earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
To James. Curling inside. LeBron James looking good. 4 for 5.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Here comes the screen. Count it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Lakers ball. James to Nick Young. Fires the 3. Off the iron. No good. Knight into the front court. Shot clock turned off. They can get within 1 or tie it with a 3. Runner here won't go down. Deep 3 at the buzzer. We're through 1 from Staples Center with the Lakers on. Second quarter set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
I know you're wondering why I'm clocking. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
For three, count the triple.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Cook to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. Trying to cash in. That's no good. To Gerald Green. Deep two there, won't go.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
To Gerald Green. Doesn't get the bounce.
If I'm the player that just missed that shot, just because you're open doesn't mean you need to shoot. You can put the ball down on the ground and drive to the rim.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Screen coming. Gerald Green. Driving right to the basket. Runner's good there.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Los Angeles, they have it. Quinn Cook matched up with Knight. To Davis. Sizing up the defense. Oh, he had him there for a second. Cleans it up, and a putback slam.
And I'm telling you right now, there's always going to be a home for a player in this league for a guy who does the cleanup work around the rim like that.
Screen coming. He was all over him. Missed the shot, no free throws. To Gerald Green. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the mark. No good. The follow won't go either. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. The pass set it all up. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. LeBron James picked up by Marquise Chris. Cashes in for two.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Now a step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Lakers at the controls right now. James against the former Hoya. Probing the defense. James. Down to 5 on the 24. To Davis. Goes reverse to lay it in.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Gerald Green. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
LeBron, guarded by Green. And the rebound taken in by Chris. Here's a chance from long range. He'll take that any day.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Anthony Davis, 3 for 6 now.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Green, guarded by Cook. Short jumper won't go down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
With a drop step. Can't connect.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
It's James controlling the offense. To Davis. Off the pro hop, strong footwork.
Old school equals high percentage.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Fred VanVleet. The pass taken away by the Lakers. To James.
Hold on, space out. ISO. Oh, I got me one.
LeBron James. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Rockets have the ball. Fred VanVleet to Chris. Screen coming. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Dylan Brooks at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Across the timeline comes James. They trail by 2. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Fred VanVleet to Dylan Brooks. Anthony Davis sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Nothing going here on that drive. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
It's no good. Defender did just enough to force the tough shot. A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it. We've reached halftime in a 2-point game. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA.
Fellas.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. And now Houston has the basketball. Fred VanVleet to Chris. Fred VanVleet to Chris. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
No. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
D'Angelo Russell has got 2 shots coming. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Knocks down the first. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Shot from the lane won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
LBJ. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Yes, D'Angelo Russell. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
Defense.
Fred VanVleet to Chris.
Screen.
Fred VanVleet. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Los Angeles has the basketball. To James. Oh, had him going there for a second. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Fred VanVleet to Gerald Green. He throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Russell to James. Now a steal as the Rockets have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Almost, and he's not getting the call.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Drive here, but the shot stays out. Fred VanVleet to Dylan Brooks. Anthony Davis with a piece. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Russell. From long range, it's good. That's the shot they wanted him to take.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Good look that time, but off the mark.
I agree, I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off 1 leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
To Chris. And the Lakers clear. Russell into the front court. Up a dozen. To James. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. Green with the basketball. The deficit now up to a dozen. From the painted area, won't go down. James into the front court. He'll run the offense. Russell to James. Got it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. Fred VanVleet to Chris. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Davis to James. Around the perimeter. A pass taken away by the Rockets. Marquise Chris rocking the rim. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Curling inside. James. Deep right corner. 5 on the shot clock. Young shot off the mark. Runner's good there.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Nick Young. To James. Young to James. Goes to the right side. D'Angelo Russell. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Bullock can't connect. LeBron into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Marquise Chris pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
It's James controlling the offense. To Russell. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. It's Cook with the basketball. His team on top by 8. To Davis. Oh, he had him there for a second. Short jumper misses. That misses with a second to go. 3 quarters down. The fourth quarter coming up. The Lakers have the lead. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. They had the lead coming out of halftime. They were able to extend that lead in the third quarter.
A lot of fans and players get consumed with the big plays, but the coaches love seeing their teams continuing to do the little things. That's how you increase the lead.
James. Block shot.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
To Gerald Green. Fires the three and the rebound to Johnson. To James. Lets it fly from long range. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Lakers ball. Baseline drive, the shot won't fall. To James. A tough shot. Hand in his face, he makes them pay.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
LeBron into the front court. The lead is 11. Screen coming. James. Goes reverse to lay it in.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Marquise Chris rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Cook to bring it into the front court. The lead stands at 9. They'll get it down to Davis. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Knight into the front court. Down 12. To Dylan Brooks. The drive right to the basket. Short jumper off the mark.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Here comes the screen. James, down low for Davis. Beyond the arc for three. It's good for three.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Driving right to the basket. Runner here won't go. And counted at the rim.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Shot from the lane won't go. LeBron with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Knight into the front court. Down a bundle. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Davis. 4-3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Anthony Davis with the block. Fourth this contest. Across the timeline comes James. His guys hold a commanding lead. Too good to leave that wide open. D'Angelo Russell hits.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Fred VanVleet to Dylan Brooks. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Aaron Holiday at the line. First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. Los Angeles, they have it.
Hit.
James to Russell. James to Davis. Whoa, what a finish.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Free throw's good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. Lakers at the controls right now. To James. Surveys the floor. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot from in close, no good.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
5 seconds to shoot. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
James into the front court. Looking to make something happen to Nick Young. Oh, had him going there for a second. Off the penetration, almost, but no good.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Fred VanVleet. Missed a wide open look. LBJ with it. Probing the defense. It goes down.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
From the painted area, won't go down. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer, the Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily.